guys, Ozzy the Lino here. I'm joined by my favourite pundit, Spaghetti Rip.
What's up?
We're joined here with Asim, and we're going to do something very different for you guys. We're going to be revisiting Asim's match at Lions Den. One of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life. That's what Lions Den was about, to see fights that we have never seen before. That's what I wanted to make happen. And this is a fight that is a fantasy matchup, right, Hassan?
Definitely, yeah. This is definitely one match that I wanted to see.
And you had the privilege of commentating on the match. But the reason why we're talking about this match is, as a player for Asim, Tekken, it's a lot like boxing. Sometimes as a player, when you lose, there's no one really there to help you and sit down and say, you know what, this is where you were going wrong. This is what you needed to do. So in essence, this is him looking back, going back to the drawing board and say, you know what, I accept defeat. You lost to the best. There's no shame in that. You lost to the best, the hell honcho. JDCR is a legend, No doubt in that. But Asim is definitely up there as well. So, Asim, how did you feel when your name was called out? I was actually downstairs. People were calling me. They're like, Ozzy, can you come upstairs, please? I said, I'm just talking to someone. Oh, no, it's the big game, the big fight. Asim versus JDCR. This was your moment to shine. This was your moment to see how good you really were. How did you feel against JDCR when your name was counted out?
That was good because everyone was waiting for this match and everyone was asking me like, how you gonna do it and stuff, and
right.
Are you scared or nervous? I was like, I'm just gonna play my game. I'm not scared of anyone.
Right. Were you 100% in this?
And you can see in this match, I wasn't scared.
No, you wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think according to me, I was the one who gave him the hardest time in the whole tournament.
Right.
And I did my best.
You did your best.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get straight into it, guys. Pakistan versus Korea. We wanted to see how good Asim was. So JDCR going in with Dragunov. People don't know, but he's very deadly with Dragunov. And what were your thoughts on him picking Dragunov and he didn't go with Armor King?
Well, I heard that actually Dragunov was one of his favourite players to play.
Right.
And sometimes he does choose to use Dragunov in specific matchups. And obviously he's one of the strongest players as a character in the game. So it's not a bad choice for him to go for that. Right. Obviously Hayachi as well. So
because I just felt like, okay, he's not showing him that respect. When certain players do that. Mm-hmm. But however, he won esports Azerbaijan. He's played Nobi a lot.
Yeah.
So with this fight, you saw how he just sidestepping Lars. He sidestepping to the right.
Yeah. A lot of intricate movement, yeah.
According to me, I think Dragunov gives more trouble than Armor King to Eddie.
He's faster. And those chops down too.
And because the mix-up, the 2 and then the mix-up, because he knows that Eddie can't do sidewalk.
Yeah.
Right. I can't do anything.
So you missed the juggle there. That was a clinical juggle, but you still won this fight. But do you feel like little moments like that are the game changer in a fight? In a fight of this magnitude anyway.
Yeah. The problem with Lars, I didn't know that. That juggle, it doesn't work on few characters. Like, it doesn't even work on Miguel. And it doesn't even work. Yeah. It doesn't, because maybe it's big or heavy, I don't know why.
So again, then, that move there, you didn't convert.
Yeah, because I wasn't confirmed from my side. That's why I didn't.
So were you feeling the jitters? Were you feeling a little pressure here?
Yeah, obviously, I was like losing this match, but I was doing my best still because I was waiting for the whiff punishment.
Right.
As well.
And JDCR don't do that.
Yeah.
We know he don't do that.
But that's why you need to be quick.
You need to be quick.
You need to force it and you need to.
So you was using a lot of speed with Lars. I saw a lot of speed. Okay, so
you're just not scared. Not scared at all. That's
not scared at all, yeah.
Most people lose the game before they even play.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there, he's not scared.
What were your thoughts on this match? Your thoughts, Hassan, before we was talking off camera? What were you saying to me?
Well, I was saying that personally, I thought that Asim, if he was at 100%,
right,
I thought he would win because his whiff punishment and his spacing is just amazing. Like, amazing, from what I've seen. Obviously, it wasn't evident in the game.
Right.
But you still putting up a really good fight. I mean, I'm not making any excuses either, obviously. But I know you guys will think I'm biased, but I mean, I honestly thought he would win, but he was still playing really well despite not having played for such a long time. And the spacing was there, like you could see he was coming back, and he was not scared at all.
Not scared at all. So I mean, he got unlucky with certain things, but hey, he closes the show out. Look at how good his defense is right there.
There, you see JDCR not punishing properly.
Exactly. So you put him under pressure. So dirty low to close out the show. So he pulled it back. Crunch time. It goes into a championship round right here. What were your thoughts in going into this round? Because there's one moment that comes up What were you thinking this round here?
I was thinking I'm gonna take it, but and it was very close, to be honest. For the first one, it was very close. But it's like whoever gets the hit, it's like half bar is goes whoever launches. Even you can see there, I had a chance to launch Western 1 free, but I wasn't sure.
Right.
So I didn't do it. Sometimes you can't take risks, especially in the final rounds.
In the final round.
Yeah.
So you tried to sidestep his tag crash there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a weird axis.
Yeah, it didn't work though.
So this stage is very weird when it comes to the wall anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of stages like that. Actually, it's unfortunate because if he had success, I mean, he got the read.
You got the read.
Asim got the read like that. He did tag crash, and it would have been dead if.
This is the moment. It's coming up right here where.
And I want to tell you something.
There.
You will see some people think that he did it on timing. It wasn't on timing, and it was proper standing. It was my mistake. I ducked.
You ducked. So okay.
If you see the match again, you can see that I did backdash or don't know why it was. I think I duck or backdash.
Right.
But Eddie was in his position. If I blocked that one, I could have launched him with down for 3+4 with Eddie.
Yeah.
It was my round then.
Okay, so
that was the only mistake I did.
You made one mistake and it cost you the first game.
Yeah.
Second game, what were your thoughts going into it? That said, you know what, I can actually beat this guy.
Yeah. Second game, I was more confident and I was more aggressive.
You was more aggressive.
Yeah, because I know how to do attack and defense on the same time.
Right.
This is what you need to do. You don't just need to do just attack and then don't defense. And when you do attack, you need to know how to do.
Okay, so that's a mix-up I haven't seen before, and you saved that specifically for JDCR.
JDCR, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Major. He pulled out the big guns. Because I ain't seen that. Hassan, you seen that? I ain't seen that.
I didn't see that one. No.
And there's loads of setups as well.
Okay.
And that one, the one I use, even if you do tag crash, it hits to the other character as well.
So Wild Rising 3, you miss little things.
Yeah.
Little things that in Ever Essence become so significant.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean there are a few whiffs which are going unpunished.
Right. Yeah.
And obviously any whiff punish that would launch would be 60%, and that would change the whole round.
Exactly.
So,
by the way, guys, the crowd, I was in the crowd going crazy. I was supporting Asim. There's no doubt about that. I support whoever the hell I like. It's entertainment, baby. And, we wanted, JDCR was Unicron. He was devouring every single planet. Apart from that little hiccup in Peru. Well, we're not going to talk about that, okay? We don't know. What happened in Peru, stay in Peru, okay, senor? But he was Unicron devouring every planet. And Hassan, I don't know how what's your mindset, but I'm always supporting the underdog.
Oh, there we go. The back 1-4.
The back 1-4.
Did you have the read that he would press something there? Yeah.
Because especially whenever you do tag crash, your opener will try to do some move after some delay. And it was my only option at that time because I didn't have much time left.
So there's a difference in this match. Now you're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
In the match before, you were 2-0 down. Did you feel like you got a bit complacent?
Yeah, I was confident. I told you earlier, I was confident. That's why I was doing my best. So it wasn't, to be honest, JDCR against me because I was just playing my game.
Right.
I was playing against the characters, not against JDCR.
Right.
I was doing my best to how to break those characters with my characters. That's it.
So against Lars, one thing I realized straight away, he sidesteps a lot to the right. Is this something you noticed? Because there you go, he done it again.
Yeah.
But when you were in the game, you don't know because you're in the game. But now you're looking back at it, you see how much he was doing that.
I know what he was doing because he was doing well. As I told you, you should practice against the character.
Yeah.
With Lars, he was doing sidestep on his play one side to that because the forward 1+2.
Yeah.
You can't sidestep on the downside.
Yeah.
So you have no other option than sidestepping on the other side on the upside.
Mm-hmm.
See this one.
Yeah.
And he's good at that one.
Oh, you missed. You dropped the juggle.
Yeah.
That was a vital
Another vital moment. So 2 vital moments that it cost him this round.
Yeah, very possibly that could have been it.
It was almost my round. I know that.
No, that would have been. You would have closed out the round. You would have just poked it out. So this you don't give the best. You realize you don't give the best any chances
to survive.
Exactly. But when it's at this championship level, Asim's not been at this level with 200 plus shouting, going crazy. This was his defining moment. So it was like a tennis match. Look, it was deuce.
Yeah.
It was so much hype that you got under pressure with me shouting this because I was going crazy. I was like, Asim, kill him! Get him! Do that move right there. I was going crazy, and he was like, "Shut up! I'm trying to play it." But next time we're gonna get headphones, right?
Yeah, we'll have headphones next time.
Next time we're gonna get headphones. But JDCR came up to me afterwards and he said, "You put me under so much pressure." So anyone's round.
Again, like
See, this one, I still don't understand how I get.
You didn't think he was gonna do while rising the third? Was it
move.
three?
The
One,
first
three.
time it won free,
Yeah.
I didn't even move. But the second hit had me.
Now
I
you
don't
see
know
the
why.
crowd here, like everyone went crazy. So
Yeah.
it was like Hassan. It was like a tennis match. Like
Honestly, there was so much noise from everyone. I mean, that's not
Everyone.
something that you usually see from every single person in the crowd was going crazy.
apart from this match, Devil versus Phantom, this match had
Yeah.
the equivalent hype. It was crazy. But this is
Now,
where
I honestly think that in this game can be very unforgiving.
very.
When you and especially considering how long each game lasts, if you drop a match, like Asim, I would say dropped the first match. He had the massive life lead in
Massive.
4-4-2
Yeah.
and lost the match because of that. The last match he had 2 rounds, which he was on match point, and dropped both of those for whatever reason. Maybe it was too much noise. Maybe he was a bit scared or under pressure because of all the shouting. If you now are down 2-0 because of your mistakes, because of your choking, I mean, it'll kill you, man.
Is that focus. Now people throw out that term very loosely, but he goes to me, Ozzy, I was so focused. That focus, that's what's lacking when it comes to other players. The Koreans, they're about their business.
Yeah, and I notice here now that Asim is being a lot more aggressive than he was in the last 2 matches because he wants to get those matches back. He wants to get those rounds
Yeah.
back. He feels. Did you feel like you were kind of scammed out of those games? Like you should have won them, and you feel a bit angry at
Yeah.
yourself. So
I was angry.
Yeah.
I was
So
angry.
you
That's
could-
why I was more aggressive.
Absolutely, yeah. And he's now moving a bit more, forcing
Yeah.
a bit more wisp because obviously, like you said before, the person who is attacking, the other guy has to be defensive.
Defensive.
And he's being defensive now, stepping, he's moving, he's, trying to whiff punishing you. So you got to, the composure was kind of a bit lost there because you kind of choked a few matches. But
Looking at this final fight, you just look flustered, Asim. You look deflated, no confidence.
Because I was too much aggressive. Too much. I just wanted to beat him.
You wanted to get one game under your belt. It's 1 or 2 mistakes, and that's a game changer right there. It's like tennis. It was deuces, advantage, deuces, and then, JDCR just ironed him out. This is why we saw, okay, this is why JDCR is the best. Earned everyone's respect in that room. I was like, guys, this is really the best in the world. And now
The
you
best.
saw the best in the world. Shout out to you, JDCR, man, for really coming down and lighting up Lions Den. It was so beautiful to see him live.
absolutely, man, yeah, for real.
Instead of,
First time I've seen that live,
because we wanted to see someone from our hometown against the best.
yeah.
He didn't get beat up.
No.
Okay, maybe in the final game, but the first 2 games, it was anyone's game.
Yeah, there we go again.
Yeah.
Just a bit more. Yeah, I mean, JDCR played a lot more defensive there because he saw your aggression. I don't know. I think the first 3 matches first 2 were really really close. I think you should have won them. A lot of mistakes that you forced out of JDCR. Not that he made them.
Yeah.
You forced them out with your movement.
Yeah.
But this is what you need to do. When you're playing with a strong player against a strong character, you need to be quick on your whiff punishment.
Yeah, and you weren't as quick as
You have to punish them on a single jab sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they hardly give you a mistake like that.
Absolutely.
They're not gonna give you big mistakes
Yeah.
or just random moves. They will never do that.
But I noticed that you did force a lot of mistakes out of him, but a lot of those weren't punished appropriately. Maybe a little bit, maybe a couple jabs,
Yeah.
but not a full launch like I used to see you do.
And this
in
is
the
what
past.
you have to do. You have to mix up and just change your game style all the time.
Yeah.
So don't let them read your game style. If they read you, then you're dead.
Asim, did the better player win?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So okay, looking back at it, what mistakes did you make? Well, looking back as a fighter, this is the only way you get better. When you look back at your fights, okay, I made that. What would you say were your pivotal moments that okay, you know what, I shouldn't have done that? Would you pick the different character choice? You didn't pick Miguel. I thought a poking character might have maybe given him some trouble.
Well, as you was saying before we saw this match, you need someone to discuss with you. But when you are in the situation, you don't have enough time to think.
You don't.
Otherwise, normally I choose different teams because I can use loads of teams. To be honest, I was thinking to use Miguel and Bob, even in my first match. Then I think let's try with Eddie and Miguel.
Right.
And I was doing good in first 2 matches. That's why I didn't change.
Yeah,
Didn't
you
change.
took the
That
final
was
round
Yeah.
every match. Yeah.
I took him to the final round with in every single match, first two. So that's why I stick to that team.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
when you're gonna fight him again, what's gonna be your strategy to fight him again?
Well, this time more practice.
More practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same. I'm not gonna be scared.
Yeah.
I'm never scared.
No,
Never
you're-
scared.
you're
Like,
champ.
it was
To be
reflected.
Lion, we're never scared, baby.
It was reflected in the gameplay, man. You didn't play
It was.
scared,
It
and
was.
I mean, I think I personally, I think you're right. All you got to do is get into practice a bit more.
Yeah.
Start playing a lot more matches, and before you do tournaments, and then you'll be on the whiff punishment
Exactly.
straight away. You'll be on it,
And I can hype your matches even more, and you won't
Yeah,
get under
more
pressure.
and you can have headphones next time.
You
Yeah?
can have headphones so you don't hear my nonsense. Again, guys, Asim, thank you so much, man, for firstly being open enough to look back at your match. Not many people would.
Yeah.
Thanks
You know?
for having me here.
No, you're welcome. And again, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to my shizzle, Spaghetti Rip,
Yo.
Ozzy the Lino. Let's go, champ.